KARLTON Says Live. Thank you so much for joining us. I am your host, KARLTON T. Clay. We are joined by this beautiful panel here. Beautiful and handsome panel right here. We have Jules, Kenyatta Corsi, and Brother Trav Wright. Let's give it up for our co-host, guys. Thank you so much for joining me today. How are you all doing?
Fabulous.
Awesome.
Great.
Awesome. All right, guys, let's go ahead and jump on into it now. For those of you who do not know, the new miniseries is out. Roots. They actually remade the first series that was already out. They're remaking it. They remade it rather. It's out, and for some reason, it's caused a lot of controversy. There are people who are saying that we don't need another Roots. Why did they remake a classic? And there's some people that are saying this is not the beginning of our history. So why are we neglecting that beginning of our history and always just showing this little part? But there are some people that are saying that this is very important, especially the star of the movie, Anika Rose. She's saying that we need more movies like this so people can really understand what the struggle that our people went through. It stars, like I said, Anika Rose, and also stars rapper and father and reality star T.I. So I want to bring it to the panel, guys. Again, Roots. I'm sure we all seen the first series. Again, like they remade it. So where are you guys on the spectrum? Because again, we're divided. Our people are divided. There are some people who believe we didn't need another Roots. But there are some people that are saying this is important. We need to see things like this, especially our children. They need to understand the history of where our people come from. So where are we on this? I'm going to honestly start off by saying I didn't see the second one. And not because I didn't deem it was important. I just decided not to watch this because I know how I am set up as a person. The Lord is still working on me.
There you go.
And if I watch stuff like that, I tend to get angry. And, I tend to take it out on people sometimes. So, I saw the first one. I remember watching it. I seen, watched it with my grandfather. He explained things to me and different things like that. But I just decided, I personally am going to sit out for the second one. So I can't really speak on the second one, honestly. But how do you guys feel about the remake of Roots?
I'm kind of set up the same way you are.
Mm-hmm.
I watched it, though. I'm on the fence. Do we really need another one? I get upset. I get angry. But it is important for our children to know some of our heritage and some of where we come from, but it's also important not only for them to watch it, but to watch it with an adult who is educated and smart enough to teach them as the show is going on, as they're watching it, because what we don't want them to do is see it, get angry, and go out here and do foolish things. Our children are already being attacked by society, by police, by our own. So it is important that when they watch it, they're sitting down and they're being schooled about it as well, so they don't go out here and make foolish mistakes.
All right, guys.
Well, I agree with both of you guys. I feel the same way. I did watch it though, and I do like the fact that they changed up a couple of things. I don't think they needed to bring it back out. I'm not mad about it. I'm mad about what's going on today, what's going on right now. People need to understand that this was not the complete story of slavery. It was just a story of a Mandinka warrior who was traded not by white people, another group, another tribe sold him. So we need to stop fighting each other. It's other messages in Roots other than let's bring up a movie they made over. I'll be a little funny and say I do like that they didn't make Chicken George all dark skinned this time. He's light skinned for all of us, so we actually know he was mixed with the father. I am gonna point that out. That's one of the ones I like, but I just think, why are we reliving it? We already living it. We don't need to put that movie back in people's head. They don't understand it anyway. They just watching it and saying, this is what white people did to us.
Right.
Trav.
Right. My first impression was exactly as you guys are saying. Don't see why they decided to do it again. This is something maybe we don't need to revisit. A Facebook post that I put out is, my soul can't digest another viewing of this. But then I started looking at some other perspectives when people were arguing on social media, and I did stop to think about the young people that didn't get a chance to see it the first time. and maybe it is important that they that they get to see some of those images, because I'm learning that they're not learning the reality in school the same way that we did. It's not being taught to them, so maybe it is good that they get to see this view as well. Now, the other half of me is also saying, it's kind of like the scenario, I'm going to use an analogy, the scenario when we say, okay, well, we're listening to rap music and it's all negative, it's all violent, it's all misogynistic and everything like this, and then you have people saying, well, this is our reality. It's just reality rap. This is what's going on. Yes, but it's not everything that's going on. And when you play all negative rap music, then it has a tendency to influence the audience in a negative way, the listening audience in a negative way. And so we're not going to show the positive aspect of it. If we're not going to show, we're calling it roots, which the very definition of roots means the beginning, the origin, all the way down to the beginning, the root of something. We can't have our young black people thinking that this is where we came from.
Yes.
This is not our beginning.
Yes.
It may be part of our history, definitely part of our American history, but us as Africans, we've been on the planet Earth for thousands and thousands of years, and that reality is not getting portrayed on the television screen.
Yeah, our heritage runs deep, and I agree with that. I think you need to see all aspects. There are people even my age that don't even really know the true history or the true root of where we come from.
Absolutely.
So all that is very important.
Right.
But I do think, like I said again, push past my personal issues, I do think movies like these or series like this, I do think it's important because, again, even though it is happening today in 2016, us as black people, we are still in slavery.
People.
You know what I'm saying? Just in period, in the mind, we're still in slavery.
That's right.
But I just think, especially our young people, they don't really understand. They don't really understand our history. Just that, and they don't understand really what our forefathers did and all the things they sacrificed for us. They don't get it. They're desensitized to us. I think just seeing that it really can open their eyes and different things like that. And like you said, they need to be with the educated adult, because again, you don't want them going out doing foolish things out of anger, because stuff like that can make you angry. We be real about it.
Yeah, and I think this is crazy that they would bring it out while Donald Trump is running for president, or the people who are running. Period. It's just like a clash. It's like, you want us to keep thinking we gonna be slaves forever. I don't know who brought it out, but I'm just saying that's something that it was just not needed at this time.
Or maybe it was.
Well, maybe it was, but at the same time, it just seems like, to me, it's more. It's not gonna get the result that they think it is. It's gonna get people more mad.
Or maybe that's the result they're looking for.
Well, that's what I'm saying.
When we look at the reality of it, and we look at who owns the television stations and who actually pushes this stuff out, I'm here. I don't think they're going to put anything out that's healthy for us at this point.
Yes.
No, absolutely.
And when they're showing it, they've got this roots on 3 different channels all at the same time,
running all day,
simultaneously.
Yes.
And that's a little suspicious to me. To me, my antennas already go up when I see that, because I'm going, what is their agenda?
Yeah.
Now, Snoop Dogg, what really kind of added fire to all this was he was saying that we need to boycott Roots. He was saying this is not who we are. We already had 12 years a slave, had the original Roots, did all this stuff. Why is white Hollywood continue to feed us?
Yes.
Just a couple months ago, they're running the Underground.
Yeah.
The one that John Legend had something to do with that one.
But when they made the Kings of, what was it, the Gods of Egypt or the Kings of Egypt, whatever that movie was, because I didn't even watch that. It was all white people. I just,
And
that's crazy. But I think that I saw what Snoop said. I also watched Roland Martin's response to it.
Yes.
Now, he was on fire. Roland Martin made some very valid points. If you want to boycott it, what are you going to bring to the table? I need for the people that have money and are in positions of power where they can bring out positive images. Snoop, first of all, put the weed down, like Roland Martin said. But you have money. Let's produce something that's positive going on in our community. Let's show, if you don't want to see roots, let's show some of our heritage of the positive images. Just let's show us being kings and queens. Because if you're not gonna help the problem, then just be quiet.
That's a valid point.
Yes.
That's a valid point. So, but we don't want you to be quiet though. Let's keep the conversation going.
Right.
If we want to hear what you have to say on about this topic, go to our Facebook page, Carlton Says. We definitely want to hear from you. And just no, it's a ongoing topic, and it's not gonna go away anytime soon. So we definitely want to definitely keep this conversation going. It's very healthy. That's how we move forward as people. We talk about it and, like I say, come up with solutions to the problem. All right. Coming up next, Father's Day. But why are single mothers being celebrated? We'll be right back. You're watching Carlton Says Live.
Girl, I don't know. Be creative.
All right.
Thank you.
You're so welcome. See you next time. So Clay's Haven of Beauty. One-on-one care for your hair.
Welcome back to Carlton Says Live. Okay, so we all know that Father's Day is this month. Make sure you guys get your fathers a great gift. Come on, do like you do to mothers. Come on, just putting it out there for all my fathers. So there you go. But no, seriously, a big topic. There's a commercial that is coming out or is out. Basically, it is having kids who are products of or who were raised by single mothers, and basically they are thanking their single mothers on Father's Day, wishing them a happy Father's Day. The whole point of the commercial is it's a tissue commercial. They're saying single mothers have to be soft and tough like the tissue. Okay. So basically, but the bigger issue is, and I've seen this several places that where single mothers are being told Happy Father's Day. The big problem is that it's kind of a slap in the face to all the fathers out there, especially the good fathers who are really there for their kids. So I don't have any children, but I guess you guys can speak on it as parents, all three of you, as far as how do you guys feel about single mothers being celebrated on Father's Day?
Don't like it.
Why is that?
I was raised by a single mother. I was a single mother until I got married. I loathe when people tell me Happy Father's Day. I am not a father. That is not what I was put here to do. If I was meant to be a father, God would have made me a man. I am meant to be a mother, and that is all I can do. So it is completely a slap in the face. I feel like it's disrespectful to all the fathers. You don't honor fathers on Mother's Day when they're single fathers.
You don't.
So, I mean, come on. We're all here to play a role. Let people play that role and honor them for the role that they're supposed to play.
Trav.
I agree completely, 100%. Even if it's the case where it is a single mom, a single mother, there's a man that's playing that role. It could be a baseball coach, it could be the scout leader, it could be one of the deacons at the church. Why not wish them a happy Father's Day during Father's Day season? Instead of trying to give the mother credit for being father.
All right.
Well, I am the single mother with the children, and I do not agree either. I do not think, I've been told Happy Father's Day. I've received gifts on Father's Day, and I took them, but I still was like, I'm not a father.
Right.
Yeah, I'm not a father, but thank you. But they have daddies, and we make the decisions that we make or whatever, but they are the ones who help me make them, so they get Happy Father's Day from me. I'm not looking for, I don't agree with it. I think that's crazy.
Do you think, I guess people are using that, for those, do you think some of the single mothers possibly use that, to spite the men that they decided to lay with?
Yes.
The immature ones do.
Yes.
Okay.
I'll tell you that. My son's biological father has not been in his life since he was 3 years old. My son is 15.
Wow.
Okay. Yeah, I did bust you out. Anyway, but I would never use my son against him just to spite him.
Yeah.
Because I'll tell you this, no matter what happened between him and I, God brought us together and made a great blessing. So my son, no matter how his biological father is, will always be my blessing. So I'm going to love him like a mother. I'm going to do what I can. And that means I may have to be strong. But that doesn't make me a father.
I agree. I feel like I honor my children's dad no matter how I feel about them. I have 3 baby daddies, 4 children. So I love all of them still. Not even like I'm in love with you, but we made babies together. And you are the father. Happy Father's Day. Right. You don't owe me nothing. You know, I don't even if they don't tell me Happy Mother's Day, I know they appreciate it.
That was my next question, because I've seen on Facebook, not to cut you off, but I've seen on Facebook where some women would get upset because the father of your baby wouldn't tell you Happy Mother's Day.
Well, one of them gonna tell me. If all of them, one of them, I'm gonna get it. And if I don't, my kids are gonna say it. I'm their mother, so nobody else don't owe me a Happy Mother's Day but my kids.
Exactly.
So what some? Yeah,
it's just
know.
a day. Because we're parents 365 days a year, 24 hours a day. I don't know how many minutes are in a day, but whatever. We are parents. So every day that God wakes me up and wakes my son up and breathes life into our bodies, it's a Happy Mother's Day for me.
Amen.
And I appreciate that. My son hasn't been in any trouble. Thank God for that. I mean, I'm grateful for just that. You don't have to tell me Happy Mother's Day. You don't have to tell me Happy Father's Day. I see it every day. God wakes my child up. Every day.
Amen.
Just another way to try to tear our men down, but you know.
Yeah, that's what I agree with that. I think we need to, as a society, not saying we, but as a society, we need to do better celebrating our men. There's a lot of things going on in our world, and we're so quick to tear down our men. And you know what I'm saying? And a lot of times, that's why a lot of them feel defeated, like they can't do anything, because we're not giving them that affirmation. You know what I'm saying? So I think we need to take more time to celebrate those guys, the men that are really being the fathers. And more kudos to you if you are being a father and they're not your biological child. Like, you really stepping in to be that father figure, because I think that takes a lot.
A lot.
That takes a lot. You know what I'm saying?
And just I know we talked about Roots, but just to take it back there again, that's another something. If you're gonna take something from Roots, take the fact that how the women wanted those fathers. They gonna fight for them to stay home, to come back. They don't care what happens. Just stay home, raise, fight for the fathers.
Yeah.
That's all I'm saying. Like, and when you do watch that movie, pay attention to how the men, how they wanted their men around, how they gonna praise them, and that was an honor. They kings. Men are kings, so treat them like that. Let them know that's what they are.
I'd just like to applaud both of you ladies for having a great attitude, because a lot of times that's not what you get. You know, there's a lot of bitterness.
Absolutely.
There's a lot of bitterness. You use the word spite. There's a lot of women that do everything, their every move is spiteful when it comes to their children and the father. They're conniving, they're sneaky, they're going to try to do everything they can in order to try to keep a wall up between the father and the children or the child, and it all comes from a place of hurt,
Right.
and they haven't healed.
Yeah.
And not realizing that they could be very well raising the same man that they're being spiteful towards.
Yeah, and stop saying you look just like your daddy. You act like your daddy when they doing something bad. Like, you need to stop that, acting like your daddy. You might be acting like you.
You walk just like your dad. Stop walking like that.
Like, you liked the daddy when he was walking like that. So.
But and I think I've said this before. Again, like I said, I don't have no kids, but I've said hindsight is 20/20. So what it teaches for me as a single person, it just teaches you to be careful who you decide to lay with. Because again, when you have that child, you're connected. No matter, even if you don't want to be, even if the person is not even a part of the child's life or whatever, you're still connected.
Absolutely.
You're still till that child goes to be in glory. Y'all connected.
It don't stop at 18.
It don't. I'm 30 years old, so Bam.
It don't stop in the afterlife either.
No, I don't. Then I see you.
All eternity.
Oh, there you go. I recognize you. You here? You back?
Right. I'll be that one like, you see me?
All right, guys. Well, we'll be right back. We've had some great spoken word these last 2 weeks, but we are not done. We have another spoken word artist here on KARLTON Says Live. He's coming up next. Stay tuned. We'll be right back.
What are you doing, Monkey Mark?
I'm reading a book. What do you think I'm doing?
Monkeys cannot read.
Then how do I know this says Just One More Little Minute by Carlton J. Morris?
Because they told you.
Just One More Little Minute, a children's book by Carlton G. Morris. For more information, email cgmorrisbooks@gmail.com. Get your copy today.
All right, welcome back to KARLTON Says Live. I'm standing here with a great spoken word artist. His name is True Karma, and he's about to hit y'all off with some spoken word. What piece are you going to do for us?
Okay, this piece is basically a perspective about my life and what I view in others.
All right, let's give it up for True Karma.
I'm not smart, I just knew how to manipulate words from the start. Similar to shopping, I pick what I want and put it in the cart. The cart is my brain, and it's become heavy with pain. Man, this aneurysm, hold up, who put this here? I didn't want to buy 5 ways to build a religion within a crooked system. Most will not listen. So what I said will be in vain. Ate alphabet soup last night, so these intricate words you are hearing are first in my vein. I'm actually happy I came. You can look forward to a nice trip, so unlike Delta, I'll make y'all alphas of this plane. By the end of tonight, you'll be leaders is what I'm saying. 10 years ago, I used to be a bum. Now I own a house with my daughter, being a dad and a mom. Blessed be too calm. I didn't have to do any dirty work even when coming from a farm. Now I apologize in advance if these bombs do you harm. No bunker or shelter will keep you safe within this long arm. I'm not talking about the law. Even if you don't show respect to that badge, they don't care about y'all. Even if you've done everything right, it doesn't matter at all. The list of names are far too long to mention. They didn't die from hate. It was more so mainstream media attention. Somehow twisting this true story and making it into fiction. Channels 5, 7, and 11, you steady listening. Another black man is blamed for an atrocity, thinking this. Ignorant to the fact that colors does not separate you from being this. So it's plain to see that this got disfigured. Banning a gun does not solve the problem when it takes a person to pull its trigger. Miseducation is the real killer. Word porn, did you feel her? No greater high that is realer. History is dying, and opening up the book is the only true start to heal her. Spinning the stock makes you feel good on the warm coat, huh, Miss Corella? I ain't gonna front. Shoes ought to be pulling when it comes to the fellas. When y'all gonna stop misusing the hand that society dealt to us? To be honest, they shelter us. Put us in a bubble so we couldn't make trouble. They introduced drugs so we couldn't be wise enough to breed small doubles. At the end of the day, they don't give a My bad, I'm sorry. I was about to cuss. Like sex, I will leave you with knowledge. Now that you should lust. having a good idea to change the world for the better, that's the only time you can bust. It only takes a minute. Don't worry. It only becomes embarrassing if you never get it. You get it? Oh, y'all got it? Cool. I hope you enjoyed this flight. I bet y'all never could have reached this altitude. True karma.
Woo! All right. Yeah. Come on, everybody. All right. True karma's get it one more time. Woo! Man, that was good, man. That was good. All right. So if people want to reach out to you, sir, how can they do so?
Okay, if people want to reach out to me, they can find me on Facebook at Mike True Karma Belton, or my fan page at True Karma. I have all my poems posted there. I have over 90 poems. I'm also trying to publish a book.
Okay.
And it's going to be Tales of True Karma from my city to yours.
Okay, cool. Okay. So when do you think the book going to be out? You working on it for this year, next year?
I'm working on it for this year. I'm going to have it ready in the next 6 months.
Oh, okay. That's what's up. That's what's up. All right, guys, we'd like to open up the forum. Does anybody have anything going on so the people can know about it? Let us know. Anybody? Trav, Cy Jules, Kenyatta.
Well, I'll say I just started. I've been watching Carlton and a couple of people. So I have a talk show as well. It's not live. It's not this extravagant yet. But it's Kenyatta Rose Works. That's my channel. Okay. And you can watch my talk show. It's Rose Talks. I do a Common Unity series as well. So just follow me there, you guys. I'm going to be there.
And where can you said YouTube page?
YouTube is Kenyatta Rose Works. Okay. And the talk show is Rose Talks.
Awesome. So, Jules, you have anything going on?
Vacation. I do have vacation coming up. So if y'all trying to hit me up in the next week, it's not going to happen. But I'm coming back and I'm performing at a women's conference with Priscilla on the 17th. Then after that, I'll be going on tour in a play. Your girl be doing her little acting thing. But look for me this fall. I got a poetry slam coming, and Life Vlogs is coming back to you in November.
Yes, awesome. All right, Trav.
All right, one of the things that I want to definitely mention, especially after you did your spoken word, is I am hosting a summer writers conference or writers workshop. Okay. This is going to be in the month of July. It's going to last for 4 weeks. You get 4 sessions for $50, or each session is only $15. We're going to have some definitely distinguished poets and writers come in to coach you and everything. All ages welcome, so anywhere from 5 years old to 50, no age limit. This is open to the public. Also, if you like spoken word, if you like live entertainment, follow Uprise Enterprise on Facebook and also Instagram. We do a live third Thursday, improv live is what we call it, and it's hosted at Soleil on Broad Street. This coming third Thursday, we're featuring the ATL Dream Vision Band and Michael the Musicated Minor.
Awesome. He's been here on KARLTON SAYS Live, so definitely y'all are going to want to check that out.
Third Thursday.
Awesome. Third Thursday. All right. Thank y'all so much for joining us here, and we will see y'all next time on KARLTON SAYS Live. Be easy. Woo!